Market globalization powered by knowledge-based technology brought about keener economic competition among many countries and regions of the world. It is, however, becoming clearer by the day that governments of many nations could not alone cope with the challenges of globalization. Therefore, new economic reforms like privatization are emerging.
Regulation is when we decide to take some burden away from the government and allow the private sector to be part of activities, especially companies that is under the control of the state or the government.
Privatization can be used to broaden share ownership and therefore build a constituency of independent operations.
Government is going to divest itself from all these public enterprises. And if government should divest itself from all the public enterprises, like for example, we have the issue of the NITEL, we have the issue of the railway of the olden days, and we even have the issue of the electricity, which distribution has been just sold to some people. So it means that government is going to give up their responsibilities in those areas, meaning that the capital that is being used to fund those enterprises can now be diverted into other core sectors of the economy.
If you look at the privatization of government enterprises or privatization of public organization, I can say it is something that is good. First and foremost, there is this saying that government has no business in doing business. Government is to be the regulator for the private sector.
Globally, privatization has been engulfed with complex problems, with each country having its own solution.
Even there is participation of the private sector in that industry. The interest of the national interest in that particular position must still be protected.
From the inception, when government is taking decision to privatize a company, the people at the ends of affairs must make sure that we get it right. If we get it right by putting a round peg in a round hole,
government should put in place certain things before it can be done. And then the issue of corruption, like I've said earlier, the issue of not doing things in accordance with best practices must be done away with. And most importantly, the issue of providing electricity and other enabling environments for these enterprises to operate as private enterprises must also be addressed.
According to the respondents, privatization will actually improve economic efficiency, while the growth depends largely upon the net benefits of public ownership and private ownership. Moyinoluwa Ajayi, OGTV News.